YouTube, what's up, man? So it is a Sunday, which is kind of crazy because I don't really like filming videos on Sundays, football Sunday. But this is the star of the show today, despite whatever's going on the games right now. I will get back to that, though. This just landed today. Kind of surprised FedEx would drop it off on a Sunday, but shout out to FedEx, right? This is the Garmin Xero C1 Chronograph. There's been a lot of hype around this thing. It is deemed to be the Labradar killer, magneto speed daddy. It's supposed to basically revolutionize chronographs and how we look at them today. And Garmin as a company, I've got a few Garmin watches that I really like, but Garmin as a company is a huge, huge company, much larger than magneto speed or Labradar. So the amount of money, R&D and things like that they can put into a product if they really want to go all in is, I want to say, almost unmatched in the industry, at least as it sits right now, especially in the chronograph market. Because, again, Garmin is just on a whole different playing field of money. I mean, they'll just kind of look down at other companies and slap them with their fat-ass wallet, to be honest. So, I am excited to try this. This is something that I purchased with my own money. I was not sent this by Garmin. I was scrambling like everybody else to find a vendor that had it in stock. And shout out to Shields of all places. Paid, full price for it. Didn't even have a Shields gift card or anything. And this is just an unboxing because I have not even opened it. I haven't even looked at it yet. So I want to bring you in, see what's inside the box, and then I am going to ultimately take this to the range and compare it to my trusty magneto speed. Now, my magneto speed does have the Gray Ops kit, so it's not your standard strap it onto a barrel, because this would far and away defeat that. And a Labradar, if you get it working right, will also defeat a standard magneto speed in terms of allowing you to shoot groups and chrono at the same time and some of those other exercises. But being that I just have to put this on an Arca rail, I think it really takes a magneto speed to a different level. And before this thing came out, I never considered a Labradar once I got the Gray Ops mount. Expensive as all hell, absolutely, but worth every penny for magneto speed owners before last week. We'll see if this is what everybody has to have, or if you have a magneto, you're good. I don't have a Labradar, so I can't compare it personally. I will try to get some footage at the next few matches that I shoot. If anybody still has a damn Labradar, I mean, on Sniper's Hide, I've seen at least 45 of them on sale. I mean, it's crazy, and the prices are just dumb. Some people are like practically giving them away for what they're originally priced at. So it'll be very interesting to see how this shakes out long term. All the preliminary reviews, I know some guys got early tester units, so I'm sure maybe a lot of you guys don't have particular interest in watching this video from me, but I do want to give my unbiased thoughts as someone who paid their own money and didn't get a review unit from Garmin. Having said that, do I think there's going to be any issues with it? Absolutely not. So let's unbox this thing together and see what's going on. All right, guys, so let's take a look at this here. Unboxing. Yeah, that is small. I mean, for reference, here's my iPhone 15 Pro Max. And, I mean, Jesus, that is small. So, obviously a bit chunkier, but if you're used to carrying around a big phone, it's not, I mean, God, this thing is like literally pocket-sized. Nice little tripod stand adapter thing here. Oh, it's like spring-loaded legs. It's kind of cool. All right. So obviously this is going to just screw in on the bottom here. Like so. And bada bing, bada boom. There's no head adjustment on this tripod. Now, obviously, you can, just put an Arca rail on the bottom, and you'll be good to go there. And then you can put it on whatever tripod you want if you want to do that. I do have the Area 419 clamp accessory bar thingy that just hooks onto your Arca rail and then it sticks off on the side. In theory, as long as the screw doesn't come loose, you could run it for like literally an entire match, or at least most of a match, assuming you don't have to go in and out of portholes. But like, you could run it on a barricade, you could run it on a tank trap and get live information from your chronograph every single shot, which is absolutely bananas. I don't know that I'll necessarily do that. I just think at some point you're just really overdoing it. But I mean, shit, you guys could if you wanted to. I think that could be something that, maybe F-class bench rest guys potentially experiment with. Not sure. I don't really shoot that discipline, but I could see it being a thing. I'm sure at some point I'll see somebody at a PRS match doing that, but I just think you're overdoing it there. And then we've got a charging cable, so USB to USB-C. All right. And we've got the instructions and all the good paperwork that nobody ever reads. And that's it, man. So let's try to power it on here. We've got some buttons at the top. Okay. Looks like, and then here and here. Now this is your charging port. This looks to be semi-weather sealed. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. Super simple. Nothing too crazy. See if it's got any juice. No? Or I'm assuming that's the on. Oh no, this is the power button. Haha, just kidding. Oh wow, what the hell? Did I just cycle it on and off? Jesus, you just have to like push it and it turns on. It's not even like a hold. All right, let's do that. We're gonna do feet per second. We'll skip that. So obviously you have up and down arrows, you have an OK, and what is your back and power button. So we're going to skip that for now. Setup complete. Jesus, that was quick, man. Super, super simple. It's got like, not a full screen protector, but just like a little something, like a little film on the screen that you can easily peel off. I may leave it on for a bit just to protect it a little bit better, but I'm sure somebody will come out with like a tempered glass screen protector for this thing at some point. I'm not like super anal about my stuff, but would be a nice nice option there. And then just hit OK on new session. Okay, so we've got rifle, pistol, bow, air rifle, other. Okay, we go here. Oh wow. Okay, so basically, if you're going to be 22s, you're down here, or, subs and stuff like that. And then all your other stuff is going to be up here, up to 5,000 FPS. So any speed demons out there that are trying to gain PRS and you're over 5,000 feet per second with your super duper mega ultra comet 22 Razzmatazz, Dasher Donner Comet Cupid Blitzen fucking cartridge that's over 5,000 feet per second, then you may want to look at something else. All right. Oh, with instructions. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Let me try to get the camera to focus here a little bit better. Okay, so it says 5 to 15 inches from the barrel lateral. Okay. And 5 to 15 inches fore and aft. Okay, I like that. I mean, this shit is as dummy proof as it gets. And then bam, you're right on the. Okay, all right. Well, shit. And then I just hit the back button, cancel or end session. Okay, and then damn, that's it. Okay, and we'll go to history. No save sessions, obviously. Settings. What kind of settings we got in here? Okay, this is where okay, display color. Okay, black or white, that's cool. Yes, it does have a backlight, so, for those night matches and stuff like that, or if you're just like at an indoor range or somewhere where it's a little less lit properly, you got that. Data fields, min, average, max. Okay, that's going to be your velocities, right? Then you've got pro settings. What do we have here? Grain weight entry. Okay. And show alignment diagrams. I don't know why these are pro settings necessarily, but let's just take a look here. Okay. See what that changes, if anything. Language, connectivity, reset all settings. Okay. Now, let's go back to new session. Rifle. Center fire. Enter the grain weight of your projectile to get accurate. For the kinetic energy. Okay. All right. So let's hit that. Let's just say I was shooting a 140 ELDM, right? So I don't have to scroll a bunch of numbers. Okay. So you have to hit OK on each digit. And then it takes you right back here. And then you're here. All right. So, I mean, movement. Oh, okay. So when you move it, interesting. I'm trying to get that error message again, but it's not popping up. Something about movement detected. Oh, there it is. Movement detected, radar disabled. Okay, interesting. So for those of you that do want to run it on a barricade or during a match, if it's a stage with dynamic movement, it may miss some shots and things like that. But I could definitely see a lot of guys busting this out for at minimum a prone stage. Especially if you instead of heading back to the zero line, especially with the Area 419 mount, dude, I feel like we're definitely going to see these on prone stages for sure. All right, well, I think that's about it. All right, and then just turn it off, huh? Oh, yep. So it's like a 2-second hold to turn it off, but then a quick touch to power it on. So super quick. All right. Well, obviously it's not a interchangeable battery like a Magneto or anything like that. It's going to be rechargeable only. All right, guys. Well, I think that's pretty much everything. I'll try to get to the range this week to do a little comparison between this and my trusty old Magneto speed here. Once again with the Gray Ops attachment. And we'll see if this thing is really a chronograph killer for everything else on the market. I really do have high hopes for this, and this one completely honestly came out of left field. I hadn't really heard anything about it myself until I started seeing it teased from a few other people, and so I'm excited about it. I know that I've promised some other reviews. I've got them all on the way. As you can see, the bench right here is a little bit busy. I do have the big scope review filmed completely for the most part, and it's just editing. It's a lot of editing, so I want to get that done. I've got chassis reviews on the way as well, and I might give my preliminary thoughts on some chassis, but as you guys know, full reviews do take me some time because I definitely want to get matches under the belt and use them and all that kind of stuff. So this review is going to jump to the front of the line, though. I'm going to try to get this whole review done this week just because these things are super hot flying off the shelf. And so I want to let you guys know if you guys should go and throw your Labradar Magneto Speed, off of a balcony window and then go and buy one of these, or if you should just save your money and put the $600 towards something else. These do retail for $599, by the way, which compared to a standard Magneto Speed at like $300, I'm talking about the V3. Yeah, it's like double the price. Labradar, it's right in line with the price. But once you option out the Gray Ops mount for the Magneto Speed, you're basically at the same price. And that, to me, is a more fair comparison because now no chronograph is touching your barrel, because obviously the big detraction from the standard Magneto Speed setup is having to attach it to your barrel where it can affect point of impact. So once again, I'm going to push this to the front of the line. I know you guys are waiting for other stuff, but I think this one would be pretty quick to find out whether it's really that good or not. And hopefully the Area 419 mount comes in so I could test that all together at the same time. But if not, I'm just going to test it just like this with the little Garmin tripod that comes with it, and we'll see how it does. So just wanted to get this quick video out there today. Happy Sunday to everybody. All right. Hope you guys are enjoying it, either shooting matches, watching some football, or spending some time with the family, whatever the case is. But I appreciate you stopping by and watching this quick little unboxing of the Garmin Xero 1 chronograph. All right. I will see you guys in the next one, and stay safe, stay shooting.